Hey guys, happy Vlogmas day number 13. So today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to talk about some gifts that you can still purchase from Amazon because I have said before I'm an Amazon girly, and so I am going to have links to those items that if you purchase them using my links that actually will benefit me, but there's no obligation to purchase using my links. But I just want you guys to know that that's available, and I'm going to show you how to find the items and how to be able to tell how long it's supposed to take for it to get there. So you might still have some options to purchase now and get that gift delivered before the Christmas holiday. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you how to do is how to navigate the holiday section if you just want to go to the holiday section and browse. So the first thing I want to do is show you how to navigate to the holiday section. So those images are behind me. Shout out to technology. So what I want you to see first is this is the Amazon holiday page, and I've got the link listed here so that you can get to the holiday page, and then you'll see that these items are highlighted. So you see all the little dots, those are highlights. You can click on one. So I'm just going to click on one and show you what it looks like. So you click on one, and here what's popped up is Furbo. It's a 360 camera security device, but it also dispenses treats for your dog. And why did I bring up Furbo? Basically because I want you to know what it looks like, but also, family, if you're watching, I do not have a Furbo. Family, if you're watching, I do not have a Furbo. Family, I have a golden doodle, but I do not have a Furbo. So if you click on the link here, so click the link, and then it'll show you more detail. And do you see what it says here? That you can still get this item 11 days before Christmas. So actually, you could have had it delivered today. You could have had it delivered today. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just putting that out there. If y'all are watching, family, if you're watching, I'm not saying you have to get it. I'm saying if you got it, you know, Dante could be getting treats from this Furbo at this very moment. Anyway, so that's basically how you can click on there and navigate through to see where the items are, how long it's going to take. So I wanted you to see the full detail page because I want you to understand this is how you can judge. Is this something I could buy? Let's see. So what I'm going to suggest to you is some items that might be great for gardeners. Just not a lot of items, just a few that I think are really great that would be very, very helpful. Some of them I don't have, some of them I do, but I wanted to make sure I shared these with you so that you could consider them for the gardener in your life. Okay, first let's get into this garden setup. So this is hydroponics, and I am not a hydroponics person. I grow outdoors because I like being outdoors, but I have friends who don't. Like, I actually get asked by a lot of my friends, like, I love your garden, it's so beautiful. I want to pick out the flowers that don't bring bees. And I'm sorry, I did giggle. There's no such thing as a flower that does not bring bees. There might be some, let me not say there's no such thing, but I can promise you, you're not going to find them at the nursery that you're going to. You're probably not going to find the flowers that don't bring bees. Shout out to bees, number one. We would need bees. We wouldn't have any food without bees, but you need bees, right? And they're not the problem. Wasps, like hornets. Hornets can be a problem. Some of the wasps are good pollinators too. Like the paper wasps, those red, yellow, black ones. I'm getting off track, but all of them are not bad. Most of them are not bad, right? So we want the pollinators, but just FYI, this is why we have the hydro garden on the inside, right? So if you want fresh herbs and things, you can grow lettuce. I've seen people grow strawberries and things. The garden setup, it's listed here at $4.99, might be a great option for people who are looking to get started and aren't ready to venture outdoors because maybe they don't like bees or wasps or anything that's outdoors, but they do want fresh basil. And here you go. So if you click on the link, you can see how long it will take to get to your residence and how many more days that you have available to your residence or your favorite gardener's residence before Christmas. And this might be a great option for somebody to just get in and get their feet wet and try, right? Okay, this next item, I actually have this. I have not been able to find mine, which is why we're looking at the picture online, but this is a moisture meter. This is the same moisture meter that I actually bought, so I went into my past orders to make sure that I could recommend this one because this is actually what I use. It's not terribly expensive, but for people who are in your life who are maybe just getting started with houseplants, this is really helpful. I spoke about this a couple of days ago, but ultimately, if you can stick your finger down in there and you can kind of measure what the soil is doing, is it very, very wet? Is it very, very dry? That's what you're looking for. But for those of you who don't want to stick it, maybe your nails are cute, and my nails are cute because I don't want you to see the dirt. But some people's nails are cute because they just a cute girly or guy. Hey, let's do this. We have beautiful nails. So for those of you who don't want to do that, let's try the moisture meter because then this will tell you how wet your soil is. Your soil is very wet. You might want to wait a long while to let that dry out because what you don't want is root rot. So I think a moisture meter is a really great idea for houseplant enthusiasts. I recommend it. Okay, this next item is a bench. I don't have this bench. I wouldn't mind it though because getting up and getting down, I actually have a kneeling pad. And I love Garden Answer, so they sell kneeling pads too. I thought about getting one. Mine is in really good shape, so I haven't had a need for it. And I'm in a small space, so it's not like one in separate areas of my property. But I think a kneeling pad is a great idea. This one is actually a kneeling pad and seat. It's not the one that, if you watch Yellow Door Yellow Door Urban Homestead? I watch her. She's in my zone and she's not far away in Virginia, but if you watch her, she has this and it's actually from All Things Garden. So I've listed a link to her channel, and if you want to go there and buy the one from that she actually sells, well, she doesn't sell it, but she supports it and she receives a kickback from it. I'm going to leave the link to that because that's actually her thing. I don't have one. I wouldn't mind one, but I just don't have one. But they do sell different varieties on Amazon. And so there are all of these different ones. So you can see there's all of these different ones listed here. You could just try one. They're somewhere between $30 and $60. I mean, once you add tax and shipping, it might be a little bit more, but I think it's a great option for the gardener in your life, especially if you're in the over 40 club like me and you're trying to preserve those knees and joints. Something like this would be amazing. And it's got little pockets on the side so you can hold your tools. That brings me to my next point, tools. How cute is this little set of tools? Now, if your person is like an indoor gardener, like hydroponics, they probably won't need all of these, but maybe they're ready to get started in a little dirt. Maybe they want to get their hands a little dirty. And so I think that this is a great option to get started. There's a little trowel, there's the little fork thing, there's lots of little items here. I would not say it's a bad thing. One of the things that I find really helpful for me is it's kind of like a hori knife, but it's a tool that's got a serrated edge. And unfortunately, I didn't see one like that, but it's not one that you want to just buy for someone until they're ready, right? Like, they'll start to get an idea of what they need, or they might not have an idea of what they need. But I think one of these sets of tools, and there's some different ones, scroll through and see what might make sense for your gardener. But I think these are a great start, like a trowel. If you're transplanting plants and items, the trowel is just easy to kind of dig down. I actually dig with my fingers, but I think that's a great way to start for people. So a little set of tools, not a bad thing at all. Okay, this next item I have always suggested a sprayer. Why? Because if you are planting seedlings, you don't want to pour water on them. It might disturb some of them. The seedlings are so tiny and they're just sitting right on top. If you pour water, it just moves it, it disturbs it. Who knows where it's run off to. You do want the soil to be damp though, and that's why I think that a sprayer is a great option for an initial gardener. Just pump it up and then spray. Couldn't be easier. And I've used it just with the water, or you can also place tools items in there. Like, I'm saying tools items, but think about chemicals, right? You're going to spray and you need to add some chemicals in there. Now mine, I've only put water in it, and I've only used it just for that, spraying my seedlings and things like that, or to spray my little stoop out in front, just to have the water evenly sprayed. I think a sprayer is a tool that if you have a gardener in your life, they're not going to be mad at this gift at all. They want the sprayer, so it's a great option. Okay, this next item is actually cute. It is an herb window garden. How cute is that? So for somebody who's maybe not ready for the hydroponics because the garden system is a big setup and maybe they don't have room for that in their house, but they want the fresh plants, I think this herb garden for your window is set up. It's really cute. Now, it says it would be here in like 8 days before Christmas to my house. So you do have to put your address in to see how long it would take to get to you, but I think it's a fantastic option for a new gardener. So the link is there. Try it out and see. And then they have other suggestions, like, you know how Amazon does. If you click on here, it might take you to somewhere else. All of my suggestions, like I said, are Amazon because I'm an Amazon girly. So for the girls who love Amazon, y'all feeling me? I think it's cute though. And if you're like a boho chic type theme, or if you have like a really cute window which you have like a lot of space that you could line them all up, I think that could be absolutely adorable. And it's actually aesthetically pleasing to look at in addition to being helpful. This next one, another cute gift option for people who like plants or getting into plants, or they're into like working with their hands type things. I thought this was cute. It's a bonsai starter kit. I have never tried bonsai before. I just think it looks so cool. It's a fully grown plant, but it's tiny. It's like a real thing. Like you could grow a cedar tree and keep it as a bonsai, which is so super dope to me. So I'm recommending the bonsai starter kit. It's not very expensive. If any of you guys do like the white elephant thing, it's like $30. So I don't know what your white elephant limit is, but this one might be like a cute option. So bonsai starter kit, and I would be very happy to have that as a gardener. So, you know, people who like beautiful green things, this might be one for them. So that's my suggestion. These are things that you can get for the gardener in your life before Christmas if you're just ordering from Amazon. And Amazon has a thing where you can send it directly to them. They have some that they can gift wrap. You can put a little card on there. I'm all about making it easy because I I'm not a gift wrapper. I actually had one of my friends who came to my house one year to wrap gifts for people. That's a ministry. Y'all, wrapping gifts, not so easy. That's not so easy. The gift, the way she wrapped it, it was so pretty. It looked like something you didn't want to unwrap, right? I am a gift bag person because I am not a gift wrapper. It just like, no. So you gotta make the corners. No. Anyway, these are my suggestions for items that you could do for early Christmas gifts. I hope that these made some sense for you, but what I would say is go to the holiday shop and just kind of look around. They have face creams. Now I'm specific about what I'm going to put on my face. Like, I can't just buy things like, oh, I like the packaging. I have an esthetician. Like, at this point in my life, like we're not doing everything on our face. So I'm specific about that, but they had like a lot of different options, things for kids, which I think could be really, really cute. Like if you have some gardener kids. Now my suggestions are for adults, but my thing, click and see if you see anything cute for adults, but then go look at the kids stuff too, because maybe you have a little gardener. One of my co-workers' daughters, he set up her first herb garden just for her, and she tends to it, and I think that's the cutest thing ever. So I would say look around and see if you find anything, and it's not too late. You can still have something shipped from Amazon and it can make it to your gardener in your life before Christmas. Okay guys, that's it for Vlogmas day number 13, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.